it's the state of Maritime Wrestling. He lifts the names they won't recall, gives praise to those who give their all. From arms that clean to broken teeth.
Yo, what is up, everyone? It's the Maritime Wrestling Superfan, Connor Clark, and welcome to episode 34 of the State of Maritime Wrestling podcast. And well, there isn't a lot of shows that have got results, but there will be some upcoming shows coming up. This Friday, January 23rd, North Pro Kickstart My Heart will be happening at the Tidenboard Ballroom in Moncton, New Brunswick. So tickets are still available. So get your tickets and go enjoy some great wrestling down at the Tidenboard. But also on Saturday, January the 24th, there's a couple other shows happening, with Capital City Wrestling having their very first show of 2026 Clash 41 New Year's Clash. And so tickets are still available. The VIP tickets have been sold out. So get your tickets. General admission tickets are still available. So get your tickets. Go watch all the best wrestling in Fredericton. Especially, we're going to see a couple of debuts with Casey Diamond taking on, I believe, Salem Wilder. And then the Matriarch, who also will be making her CCW debut against Stormy Hale. Then you got a title shot with the Ultimate Male, Zane Valentine. I don't know why I say that, but he will be having a title shot at the NBWA Heavyweight Champion, Rugged Rick Owens, and also for the VIP matches, Oscar Outside will be taking on Shano and Matt Kerr and the Northern Star, Kirk Obey. And specifically what this match is going to be, it's going to be a number one, whoever wins the Fatal 4-Way VIP match will get a title shot at the NBWA River Valley Champion at the next show against Horsepower Hunter Sampson. Then you got the main event, which is none other than Ace Dynasty will be having their NBWA Tag Team title rematch against Crudo in the first ever ladder match. How crazy is this? I'm gonna be at that show. I think that match, the ladder match, it's gonna be match of the night, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna be at that show. Also, I also forgot about the North Pro thing, the show. Kickstart My Heart. we're gonna see uh, Alex Robbins taking on Ian Pratt. Dawson James will be defending the North Pro Northern Star Championship against Evan Gibbons, since he beat Ian Pratt for the number one contenders match at the last show of the year, of 2025 last year. And VIP matches, we're going to be seeing the brand new Pro Wrestling Ontario Trios champions, the Highlight Heathens. They will be defending the titles against the Shadow Agency, AWOL, and the Ghost, Ricky Mortis. And then we're going to see the Mauler, James Manning, taking on Oni Bjornsson. And for the main event, Rudy Lockhart will be defending the undisputed North Pro Championship against Kobe Craze. Now, I think that's probably going to be match of the night there, too. Unless, the other match, I think, the Shadow Agency versus, the Highlight Heathens is going to be good. Sorry if I took that long to say that, but I think that's going to be a good match. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be at that show, so feel free to send me lots of pictures of the matches and send me lots of videos so that I will post them on the State of Maritime Wrestling, share them on the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast Facebook page and the Instagram page as well too. And UCW will also be having their first show of 2026, Blizzard Blast, which we're going to see the Hollywood Heathens take on the Newfoundland World Order for the UCW Tag Team titles. We're going to see Rudy Lockhart take on Anthony Deuce Harlem, which I think that's going to be a really good match for the UCW Atlantic Canadian Championship. And Chip Chambers will be defending the UCW Atlantic not freaking Atlantic Canadian. Excuse my language, but the heavyweight UCW Heavyweight Championship against JP Sims with Mr. David A. Boyce. And lots of news with Real Action Wrestling will be having their first show back in April. A lot of big matches going around, especially the Maritime wrestling scene is popping a lot, and yeah, it's really big. I think I got some really good predictions for Maritime Wrestling in 2026. So, well, with this upcoming show, with the upcoming first ever ladder match in CCW, I think for this match, the storyline between the feud with Ace Dynasty and Crude Oil will end with Ace Dynasty defeating Crude Oil and taking back their tag. We will be seeing the NBWA Tag Team Championships around the ones Spike SD and Slick McGrick. Ace Dynasty in the ladder match. I think this is going to be really big. Like I said, I think that's probably going to be the match of the night. Even either way, like if it doesn't go what I predict, but hey, it is what it is. Then there's one negative thing about it. Probably gonna lose have a couple of Maritime talent, such as like Hollywood Cool and so and so. Uh, they're gonna be moving to Ontario more specifically for bigger opportunities in Ontario. So, well, it would be understandable because Hollywood, um, Charlie Hubley did that too. Um, he's wrestled in the Maritimes. I remember, I forget how long he's wrestled, but since then he moved to Ontario and gotten bigger opportunities, and now he's not. Well, I don't think he's wrestling no more, but man, I still watch that like the ladder match between him and Silva, uh, the big match with him against Psycho Mike when Psycho Mike was on mushrooms, accidentally ingested mushrooms, and mm, I still remember that was really good. Oh yeah, and Chip Chambers. I forgot about that. That was a beaut. But I think it would be understandable. It would be understandable. Well, throughout with there's another feud that was going on in a lot of big promotions. Ethan Knight, Rudy Lockhart feud will be calming down, being quiet. Won't be that as much, but the recent feud with in IPW with the Albertan Clipper, Chevron, and Spike SD. That feud is going to be heating up a lot. I don't know why I did. I don't know why I did the 6-7 thing. Okay, that's weird. Okay, stop doing that shit. Alright, so I think that feud is going to go really freaking big, especially yeah, like the feud. Well, they feuded mostly like as like in CCW, NBWA, and IPW, but with the dog collar match, I think that storyline is going to end with Spike SC getting the win. I think that's one ending. Yeah. And then for another one of the big promotions on the island, Prince Edward Island, we're going to see one the hometown uh, wrestlers, Bradford Gillis or Montague. He will take the. I think we're going to be seeing the Red Rock Wrestling Heavyweight Championship around Bradford Montague or Bradford Gillis because like I said, he's local and he's really big. Chris Cook is going to pass the torch over to Bradford, which is big. He's one of the big local guys in PEI. And then in ECPW up in Cape Breton, uh, I feel like there's a feud going on with Justin Newhook and Jonathan Cross. So I predict that Justin Newhook, since he's the current ECPW Celtic Roots champion, I predict that he's going to lose that to Jonathan Cross. I feel like it's going to end that storyline is going to end with New Hook losing the Celtic Roots title and giving it to Jonathan Cross. And then we got one of my all-time favorite heels in the Maritimes, or just in wrestling overall, the freaking big bad LG, Logan Green. Well, since he's the current, he holds the LPW championship. I predict that he's going to lose that to he's gonna lose the LPW title to Horsepower Hunter Sampson, or maybe like lose it to Patrick O'Neal. Gotta say the name twice. Say it. And then goes on a chase for the NBWA River Valley title, especially with Horsepower Hunter Sampson holding that currently. Then loses the. Then we're probably going to see like Spike SC take the beat Patrick O'Neal for Patrick O'Neal, or for that, and then Spike loses it to Chevron. So I feel like that's going to cause a lot of heat, especially with that. And yeah, but yeah, it's a crazy friggin'. It's gonna be a crazy good show. I'm really looking forward to it. If you see me at the CCW show, to anyone that's listening, come up to say hi. Don't be afraid to come up to say hi. And I'm also gonna be bringing this a poster, the poster of my podcast logo that I'm going to be bringing with me to get it signed by everyone. Especially, I really do appreciate all of your support. Thank you to all the wrestlers, to all the fans, to all the promoters, and to everyone for everything you do for the Maritime wrestling scene. And thank you all for supporting me. You're very welcome for all my support to every one of the indie wrestlers and the promoters and the referees and so on. So, yeah, and so also on this Wednesday, also today, which is I will have the second interview for the podcast, which I chat with the one Spike SC, one half of Ace Dynasty. That video will be coming out at 6, same time as this predictions video come out. So I hope all of you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you for all your support for the podcast. Make sure to don't forget to go follow the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast on all your social media platforms, Facebook and Instagram. And don't forget to hit that like button, turn on your notifications for when more episodes and interviews come out. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button for all of the best in the Maritime wrestling scene and all of the news that I cover on the Maritime wrestling scene. Thank you all. Have a great night. Thank you all for tuning in to the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast, episode 34 of the weekly show. New episode available every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Atlantic time. Don't forget to follow the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and don't forget to scan the QR code and dive in on all the news in the Marathon and all of the upcoming shows that I cover on the podcast. Thank you all for your continued support and have a great night.